Today I went to Pets at Home and I took some photos of just some of the unsafe items that they are currently selling for hamsters, and I thought we could go through them and explain why they're unsafe. Just as I sat down to film this, Bilbo wanted to make an appearance. First up, the Tiny Friends Farm sand. This is actually a clay. Hamsters need sand, so that's number one why it's not safe. It's very dusty, can cause major respiratory problems, as well as causing skin irritation and fur loss in quite a few people's hamsters that I know, because it's just not safe for them. All of these sort of things that you see, this kind of material, they are made of compacted sawdust and something sweet. That is to try and encourage the animals to chew on them and eat it, but these have been known to cause some major blockages inside of the animal, which has resulted in quite a few animals passing away. Hamster balls are unsafe for so many reasons. Hamsters rely on their senses to navigate their surroundings and also to ensure that they're safe. Hamster balls restrict them of all their senses completely. Hamsters are already quite blind, so putting them into something like this is just cruel. There is also the very high possibility of them injuring themselves. These tiny little slits that you see for ventilation, they can get their feet caught in, or their toes. They can bump into things, and these are very delicate little creatures. This isn't right. Here's just another example of one of those edible chews, which isn't edible. Now, this technically isn't unsafe, but it's just not a great food mix. Hamsters require a species appropriate mix, and this ain't it. This one does my head in to see. This is fluffy bedding, and this was actually featured in a newspaper just the other week on the dangers of it. Hamsters have died from this stuff. It is so dangerous. It can get wrapped around their limbs, and also hamsters pouch their bedding to move it, and it has been known to literally wrap around organs. These wood shavings are unsafe because they are made of pine or cedar. That kind of wood has very high phenol levels, and phenols are what makes this unsafe. Also, they're so dusty. These little torture chambers, why are they still being sold? Literally none of these are okay. Pets at Home actually only sells one cage that's suitable. It's the Savic Plaza cage, and that's only online. More of those edible chew things. They actually had so much more, but the general basis that I wanted to explain here is that pet shops sell things for profit. Whilst this definitely doesn't apply to all the employees are there to sell you items. They're not educated on proper care.